So, what's the off-season rumors? Tell it to me. Someone link it to me. So, G2 is getting Yike. So, Yike is actually really good. This guy is, I think he was like the hottest jungler on the market because he won Spring EU Masters. Really good carry jungler. I haven't watched all of his games, but Yikes. Oh my god, I can see it already. There's going to be claps and craps and spike and yikes. I know it. I can see something like that happening already. They didn't win Spring. They won EU Masters Spring, didn't they? Oh yeah, of course it was K-Corp who won. It was Rekkles. Wait, they were undefeated the whole way, then they just got fisted by K-Corp in 3 games. So I was speaking to Björkson a bit about Hansama. That Hansama was one of the best players he played with. Even though Hansama had a rough year in the LCS, I'll take his word for it that Hansama is really good still. I'm sure he will be really good. I mean, didn't this guy come back to EU and then took rank 1 in like a week or something? But didn't he just come back to Europe and just got rank 1? Oh, he's in Korea now? Okay, so his account probably decayed. Wait, this motherfucker came back to Europe, got rank 1, left, went to Korea, and is going for rank 1 again, or what? Mickey X to G2. Really good pickup. I think Mickey X is insane. I think he's still top tier. I think G2 will be really strong. I actually think G2 is stronger than last split. You always think G2 is strong? That's not true at all. Their bot lane is an upgrade. I don't know about jungle, though. Jungle, I'm not sure. Jankos had a really good year, but he had a very bad finals, and his Worlds was fine. I don't know about jungle, but bot lane is an upgrade. Mad Lions are keeping their top side, I think, and then adding Karzi Hylissang. Karzi had a terrible year. Karzi was one of the weakest ADs in the LEC that year. I'll just be brutally honest with these, right? Hylissang was struggling. Karzi was struggling. Armut's been struggling. Overall, Mad Lions could be weaker, but I think their ceiling is probably higher. Like, if Hilly's playing top tier and Karzi goes back to 2021 level, then it could be a stronger roster, but right now I think it's weaker. But it has a higher ceiling. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll make playoffs. Should be good. Should be strong. Alright, Koi. I've changed top lane. A lot of weird things happened with Koi and Odo Amne. I don't know why, but it happened. But Shigenda was definitely... I think him and Cabo were probably the best top laners in ERLs. Adam was pretty good as well. Adam, Ragnar, Cabo, and Shigenda were top tier. I don't know why they benched Odo. I think Odo is good. I will say, Odo has really good years, the last 2 years. But at Worlds, in 21 and 22, he really struggled at Worlds. His Worlds performances were a little weak. Like, you remember the Khan incident in 21. But yeah, I guess Koi is just taking a risk on Shigenda. Which is fine, I understand. Alright, Heretics, Jack Spectra, Mersa, Ruby. I already think this roster is bottom tier, like bottom 5, but it's normal if you join a league. I don't think Heretics had a very high budget. I think their budget was the same as like... Jack Spectra will be really fun to watch. I think Mersa was good on Misfits. Ruby, I don't really know much about Ruby. I think he played in ERL, right? Control Mage, sure. He's a Korean mid. I don't know much about him at all. He played on Unicorns of Love, I think, with Winsome, right? Was Winsome went there, right? They went to EU Masters finals, which is pretty insane. So respect. Was it finals they went to? No, they went to semis, I think. Good risk. I don't know who they can get for top jungle. Is Jankos playing next year? He might have a team. So his team would be Astralis. No, Jankos would not go to Astralis. Heretics, maybe, depending on their top laner. To be honest, if I'm Heretics and I have Ruby mid, I would import top as well. Or jungle. I would import. I think importing top or jungle is probably a good idea for this roster. What else team could he go to? He could go to 100 Thieves, has Spica. TL is doing... Yeah. He could go to TSM, I guess. C9? No, C9 won't kick. He's not going to NA. Not going to NA, then I have no idea which team. As it's, I guess Heretics is one of them. Exile would drop Xerxes for Jankos. If you have a verbal agreement and you go back on it, you're disgusting. I don't know what the rules are around verbal agreements. There probably isn't many. But yeah, by the looks of it, his options are Heretics or Astralis. I don't think Jankos would want to join this roster. Ever. This one could be a flip if they have an import top. Maybe worth a flip, I don't know. They have a lot of rookies, right? Mersa's semi-rookie, Jack Spectra rookie, Ruby's kind of a rookie. I'm guessing they're going to get a rookie top as well, so slotting in a Jankos would be not bad. How about Mr. Beast's team? Mr. Beast is not buying a team next year, is he? I don't think he's buying a team next year. Maybe in the year after. Right now, I don't think he has. Yeah, I think stronger, semi-weaker, but has higher peak. This can be... I think the team will be the same. I think they'll just be a strong team. I think their mid-jungle is insane. Their bot lane's insane. Like, again, they can play any champion. They should be fine. Heretics. Yeah, we already went to Heretics. So, Fnatic. Rekkles is coming back. Rekkles is coming back, which is insane. But I will say that Upset was probably one of the best performing AD carries in the league. It's kind of whack to me that he doesn't have a team. Fnatic topside was pretty good. I think Wunder is always reliable. Humanoid had an insane Worlds. Razork had a pretty good Worlds too. Rux I'm excited for. A lot of the times when you're an org, you're sometimes, well, not sometimes, a lot of orgs these days are really cringe and they're like, we want a young player. So in our mind, young is younger than 19. So we want a 17 to 18 to 19-year-old to sign, and then we're going to make the next caps. And it's like, cool, man. Sign him. Send him 100k a year. Really cheap. And then he bombs out and he's fucking boosted because he wasn't caps. Spoiler alert. And Rux is quite like, Rux is quite experienced. It's very rare to see a team pick up a player who's 26 years old, never played in the LEC, but is very experienced. It's very rare you get a player like that in a team that's like Fnatic, for example. So that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm glad that teams are not really looking at the ages anymore. Well, I say teams holistically, even though Fnatic only did it once, right? People tunnel vision so hard on age. The GMs are like, I need a young player. And sometimes that can be good, but other times players like Rux get overlooked for so long. But that's just how it is. If you've been in the ERLs and you bombed out the LEC once and you're over 24, LEC GMs are like, eh. So that's going to be really exciting. Rekkles back in the LEC. How is Rekkles performing? I didn't watch... I think I did watch a little bit of his games, but... Oh, they didn't even make EU Masters, right? Yeah. The only issue I have with this roster... Now, I say this with a grain of salt, because it's like maybe outdated information. But from my experience playing against Rekkles, and a lot of other pro players' experience playing against Rekkles, he was never really like a lane oppressive player. He would just always go even, or slightly ahead in lane, in terms of like farm. He would play a weak side perfectly, and he would then be like really good in mid to late game, because he would make very little mistakes. I think Wunder is a similar player, in my eyes at least. Wunder can go even or ahead in every top matchup. He won't ever like stomp his lane, but then his mid to late game is good because he's really experienced and talented. So where's your carry? You look at rosters, you either have like an insane top with like a turbo weak side bot, or a turbo weak side top with an insane bot. A good example of that is like DRX. Ingham was really good. And Deft kind of played weak side a little bit. And then like Rogue, for example, Odo would just chill top and bot would carry, right? It's not as one-dimensional as that, but on paper, then you look towards like their mid-jungle. And I guess it's Humanoid. And Humanoid, I think, is the best mid in Europe. Overall, maybe not, but his Humanoid's performance was crazy. This guy, I don't know what he was fucking smoking in the States, but his performance was bonkers. He was gapping everyone. He was on the Zaza. Humanoid was on the fucking Astro Zaza. The problem with Humanoid is, in the regular season, this guy doesn't give a fuck. He thinks the game's too boring. I'm not saying that from my words, just from what I've heard. He only turns it on when he's against good players. Enemy team sucks. He don't care. He just runs around. Respect though. That's a Chad move. Alright, XL. We've got our little XDDR in top. Circe, VTO, Patrick, Targamas. Really, really wild roster. If you could take like... They're like a semi-super team. Semi-super, you know? They took the best player from Misfits, the best player from Astralis, Odo, who's like just won the title, and Targamas, who won the title in spring. It's actually kind of a super team if you think about it. I don't want to label it a super team because there's no like turbo brands there. But this team could be top 3, top 4. Circe is rushed. Circe was playing really good in summer. This guy was gapping a lot of junglers, but his team was really boosted. So I think this roster is an upgrade. This roster, I feel like it's a downgrade. I just... As much as I'm a Rekkles enjoyer, Upset was so good. Like, Upset was so good. And you can't change my mind. Like, the only reason Fnatic got to Worlds is Upset. Well, not the only reason, but the main reason Fnatic got to Worlds, IMO, is Upset. This guy was rolling. From their start of their tiebreakers to, like, their playoffs run, this guy was rolling. Maybe it's because the meta is really box-centric as well, right? There's a lot of factors, but he was playing really good, I think. Vitality, Photon. So, Photon is an interesting pickup. I did watch a little bit of Challengers Korea. I like to watch, like, I don't know why, but when I'm eating food off stream, I like to watch random leagues. The league that I watched, I think not the most, but a lot of, in summer, during the nights, was I used to watch Challenger Korea VODs. They didn't win. They didn't win the playoffs. It was Nongshim who won. You know Peter? You guys know Peter. Hey, Peter! This guy better be in the LCK next year. Otherwise, I'm molding. I also want Bible to be in the LCK next year. Anyway, to be honest, I was speaking to Chronicler a bit, and it was the discussion of who's the best top laner in Challengers Korea. And the conclusion was this guy, Ilba. Now, everyone's going to spam Humegalul. But I was watching some of this guy's lane phase. This guy is actually insanely good. The problem is, his team is donkey shit. This guy's team, they finished 8th place. And if you're a top laner on an 8th place team, of course you're gonna like your role is so useless. If the rest of your team sucks and you're stuck in elo hell, then there's not much you can do. But this guy seemed pretty good, but he's just hard stuck on KDF Academy. And his champion pool is actually really good for a young player. He's not like leaning into tanks. Gnar, Graves, GP, Gwen, Sejuani was really meta. Jace, Kennen, Akali, Tryndamere, Fiora. Like, if you need him on the Ornn duty, you know what I'm saying? Then he gets on that Ornn duty. But this guy's like a carry top through and through. So I hope this guy is in the LCK next year or like soon. I think this guy is really good. This guy's really good. He's just been hard stuck for so long. So he could be a hidden gem if he goes to LCK. But Photon's exciting. I mean, if you're part of T1 Academy, then you're automatically probably really good at the game. I also watched a little bit of Prime League. And I think there is a AD carry who can be really good soon. I think this guy is really good as well. Take set. I'm surprised no LEC team reached out to him or put him on our academy team. I think this guy could be top tier LEC in a year or two. This guy in ERLs was pretty damn good, I think. Again, I think the hardest roles to scout are AD and top. These are the hardest roles in the game to scout in pro play because your roles are just so useless. So it's very hard to see impact. Oh yeah, their jungler got banned, didn't he? Oh yeah, I remember, Mitch. I remember. Their jungler got banned, didn't they? And then their top laner had to play jungle. Oh yeah, so they got rolled. But I think this guy is a gem. This guy is a gem. I'm just going to say it before he gets to LEC and pops off. He's a gem. Pick him up. But all the AD carries are locked now, which is fine. I think these AD carries are really good. But they had a jungler called Isma who got banned for being toxic. So they had to play with their top laner jungle, which obviously like... And then their sub-top laner. So, I mean, you can see there with their combined score of 116 in the top side that they actually lost. Oh, it was their substitute support who played top, and their top laner played jungle. Oh, great. Even better. So, Photon, Bo, Perks, Neon, Kaiser. This roster could slap. I just don't know how good Photon will be. If this guy slaps, then their top side is probably the strongest top side in the league. Just depends how good Photon is. If he's top 2 top laner in the LEC, and Bo performs like he did in FPX... then I think this could be one of the best top sides in the league. I mean, I've shown you guys before, but TLDR, Bo played for FPX in Season 11, was an absolute fucking monster, and then he got permabanned. That's the Bo TLDR. This guy joined FPX, and they were probably going to win Worlds again, but then he got permabanned. And then he was not... he didn't get permabanned. He got banned. And then he wasn't allowed to play again because his image got so bad because he was doing win trading, betting and shit like this. In the challenger in the LPL Challenger series, basically, he was win trading and like betting on the games. So his image in China got ruined. Everyone disliked him. So it was a PR nightmare to have him start for your team. So when the news came out, he got kicked. That's the Bo TLDR. So I'm excited to see how he does. He hasn't played competitive in like 2 years now. The last time he played competitive, he was... just see it there, right? Like, all you need to know. This guy will probably be insane. I mean, he's also destroying solo queue and playing AD carry. He's probably like the best, one of the best AD. Unironically, I think Bo is probably one of the best AD carries in the LEC. Like, no joke. This guy on AD carry is so good. This guy on AD carry, when he plays things like Samira and Lucian, I think he queues AD carry sometimes for fun. So Bo will be insane. Perks, I think Perks will be good. Perks is always good. I think Perks actually had a pretty good year, or like a pretty good summer actually. A lot of like his games got overlooked. He struggled in some, but I think his summer was decent. Even though they didn't make playoffs, he had some like turbo games. I think Perks will be fine. Looking at this list, I think like Caps, Larson, Humanoid, VTO. I mean, mid lane pool is stacked, right? Neon had a turbo split as well, and Kaiser is... like, honestly, already so far to here, I think the LEC is stronger than last year. My opinion. Like, Hans is back. One of the best ERL junglers is in. Bo has come to the league. T1's Academy top could be really insane. Jack Spectra's been like rumored to be really good. Shigenda's like on the rise. Rekkles is back. How good is Rekkles going to be? XL is now all of a sudden a top team in terms of like names. Like G2, I don't know. The overall league just looks stronger. So SK have Marcoon. I'm really surprised that XL didn't try to keep Marcoon. If you gave me the option of Marcoon Xerxes, I would take Marcoon without a second thought. I'm kind of confused why XL took Xerxes. Maybe they know something I don't. But this was Marcoon's first ever year in the LEC. And I think he played good. I don't think there was like anything to like nitpick. I don't think it's his second year. I think he played a little bit in summer in the LEC, but he only played half the split, so this was like his first full year. What did Crepo say? Crepo gave us some details. The rumor is there was a deadline for XL for Circe, and XL snatched him. So yeah, I think SK jungler is big upgrade. Top lane, I don't know if it's a big upgrade, but Irrelevant's good, so I think it's fine. It's even or better. Certus was like doing really well towards the end of the season. Exakick and DOS is like the LDLC bot lane, isn't it? I think Exakick and DOS have been like on the cusp of getting to LEC for a while. They're not trying to shit on SK because I'm in chat. No, I'm going to say it. I'll be brutally honest. I think SK is an upgrade. I don't think SK is going to be top 5, but I think SK won't be bottom 2. I think a big reason why DOS didn't make it in the LEC earlier was probably because his attitude. He's just really toxic, right? But he's done a tweet that he says he's changed, so he passed the right behavior check. Nice. Astralis has Finn, Dayor, Kobe, Younghoon. I don't know. Just the name Astralis makes me already want to put them in bottom 2. I'm sorry. Like every year is the same. Sorry, guys. BDS. Crowny's back. Pog Labrov is on BDS now as well. That'll be cool. I think BDS is an upgrade. Shio. I think Shio and Yike were like the 2 hottest junglers in the offseason from ERLs. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know a lot about Shio, but a lot of pros have told me he's really good, so I'll take their word for it. They went to EU Masters Finals, so. And Adam is back. Adam! I think he had a really good summer. This guy was one of the best top laners in summer, believe it or not. His champion pool is still full degenerate, and I like it. But it's hard to argue that he was like a bad top laner in ERLs, because like he gets removed from the LEC, goes into the ERLs, stomps everyone. So it's kind of like it's hard not to. His champ pool is just really weird. So I think BDS upgrade, Astralis, meh. SK upgrade, Vitality. I mean, you didn't even make playoffs, so it's probably an upgrade. XL upgrade, Fnatic not sure. If anything, downgrade. I just because of AD situation. I don't know how good Rekkles will be. Could be an upgrade, but it's too hard to tell yet. Heretics. What was the roster? Who spotted they guy? Misfits? It's hard to be better than Misfits. They'll be alright. Koi. Yeah, they'll be fine. Even or upgrade. Mad. Yeah, even or upgrade. They have higher highs, but lower lows. G2 upgrade. So I think the LEC overall is just stronger this year. I think there's lots to be excited about the LEC. The teams are stronger. The format's going to change to best of 3s. What more do you want, really? Predict the teams in order? I can't. I don't know who these teams. I guess it doesn't matter, actually. Who cares? I mean, I think Astralis will be down here somewhere. Heretics, BDS will probably be down here somewhere. SK will be above them. Then I think it'll probably be like SK or Mad around here, something like that. Then I would say like Fnatic, XL, Rogue, G2. Actually, I don't know if I'll put G2 first. I'll just put Rogue / G2. Something like that. XL maybe could break that. Fnatic could be first as well. Where's Vitality though? I think Vitality is here somewhere. Something like that. Nothing of this is confirmed. All of this is rumors. Literally nothing is confirmed, but most of the rumors are true, so. The reason I put Vitality a little bit lower is this guy. I don't know how good it would be. Why do rumors come out so quickly? Well, what happens is, this is my POV. I don't know if this is correct, but this is why I would say. Okay, chat, we're going to do a little game here. We're agents, okay? We're agents. Whose agent should we be? Let's be Neon's agent, okay? Let's be Neon's agent. Cool. I speak to Vitality. Yo, Vitality, do you want my AD carry? Yeah. Sure, man. Cool. Verbal agreement? Yeah, cool. Vitality locked? Yeah, cool. So what my agent then does is that he goes to the journalist and says, yo, Neon's locked Vitality. So now, when it gets out to the public, all of the other agents of all the other AD carries are like, Vitality's not an option anymore. There's no point in talking to them. So it benefits you, and it also puts pressure on the org to then agree to that verbal agreement. You know what I'm saying? That's my impression of why all this shit gets leaked. You know? It's business. You know what I'm saying? It's business. It's hard for the org to go back on their word because it's public, and it stops every other agent from Vitality. You know what I'm saying? So it locks your player, basically. Soft lock. A lot harder than it would have been. How spicy is the Korean offseason going to be? Hanwha Life? Yeah. Showmaker Canyon are signed. Birdle is taken out. Dogtam Cannon are signed. Nuguri is taken out. Okay. Rascal, free agent. Oh my god, turbo pickup. Rascal is a beast. Life is also pretty good. Morgan is free agent. Astro pickup. T1, Faker is out. Will Faker resign? Genji, Doran out. Peanut out. Ruler out. Lehen's out. Oh my god, it's just Chovy. The last man standing. Genji Deft, thoughts? Genji Deft, Genji Rascal. Keen is a free agent. Keen has always been insane, but this year was pretty shit. But his team was really bad. DRX, Kingen out, Piosik out, Deft out, Beryl out, Zeka out. What? Wait, what? All of DRX are out? No! No. Run back. No, don't run it back. Don't run it back. Kingen, monster. Piosik, pretty fucking good. I'll say it. I don't want to shit on him too hard for the smites. Pretty fucking good. Deft, legend. Beryl, best support ever. Zeka, monster. Wow, we could see Genji Kingen. That could be insane. Genji Kingen, Genji Deft. Sandbox, Prince. Prince is insane. Why not Nongshim? Dude, Nongshim, I'm done with Nongshim. I don't give a fuck anymore. They all piss me off. All of them. All of them just pissed me off. The game started, nothing happened. All of them pissed me off. Dread was alright in spring. The first couple weeks of spring, Dread was probably the best jungler in the LCK. And then he fell off Rip Bozo. Plus ratio. Ilma's locked for contract next year. Dude, they should promote Ilma. Legend. That guy is insane. Damwon? Yeah, so Damwon have their bot lane locked, but it'll be sick to see Beryl go back. Filmmaker calls up Beryl. She calls up Nuggery. Gets the gang back together. We don't talk about Ghosts. We'll get Prince instead. So Korea will be spicy. What about China? Is Hong free agent? No, he's not. He's locked in FPX. That's fine. IG, BLG, Uzi is out. So Uzi could join a team next year if he's feeling it. TT, we don't talk about TT. EDG, all of them are out? No. Only JJ is staying and they're sub. Mako, Scout, Viper, Flandre are out. Oh, this offseason, dude. This offseason is going to be crazy in the East, man. Yagao, Kanavi are out as well. Oh my god, Kanavi. It's a super steal. Oh my god, dude. I know that the LEC has been a bit hyped the last few days with like Reki Boy and shit, but... Alright. Kanavi is free as well. LNG, Doimbi's out. Holy fuck, Doimbi's free. OMG, the only person I care about on OMG is Shanji, and he's not free, so no one cares. B5. Holy shit. You can make Deshai, Kanavi, Rookie, Viper, Mako. Dude, has anyone got a couple of 100 million lying around? I can win you worlds. I promise. Hey, begging. Listen up. Give me 100 mil. 100 mil. Just 100 mil. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back with a world title. I promise. Yo. I'll pay you back with a world title. Come on. Yo. SOFM is out as well. That's pretty big. RNG. What? All of RNG is out? All of RNG. Rookie and Deshai. Viper. Scout. Mako. Uzi. What is happening? Yagao and Kanavi. SOFM. Knight, Jackie Love, Tian. You can Omega Lul Tian, but his domestic performance was really good. I don't know why, but you get to Worlds and then Tian just like... The rosters are going to be pretty fucking spice, aren't they? Genji has to rebuild. T1 and Faker. KDF has to rebuild. DRX has to rebuild. Bro has to rebuild. KT's losing some players. Damon's losing Birdle. RNG has to rebuild, EDG has to rebuild, JDG has to rebuild, V5 has to rebuild because they lose Rookie, Weibo has to rebuild, they lose top jungle, and top esports lose AD mid jungle. Holy shit.